I see everybody. I see some people came back. Appreciate y'all, JD, White, White Yorkies, White Yorkies, Henry 4625. Yo, thank you for everybody for tuning back in. I don't know what's going on with these cameras, man. I'm starting to feel like once I start talking about certain things, all type of stuff start happening, man. I'm gonna just have to restart it up. Okay, so I left off last time at, but anybody who must have missed, before the camera went dead and everything, and I had to cut that live, start that live, do another live. What I was talking about was that you got the scenario for those that wasn't tuned in or don't know about the case. Uh, Yesterday, the day before, an ex Dallas police officer was sentenced for 10 years imprisonment when she's eligible to be released after 5 years after doing half her time. She's eligible for parole. She walked into a house or apartment which she thought was hers and killed the individual who house that it really was. She said she didn't know. Yeah, yo, White York needs. I see that. I see that, man. They like they starting to censor. You know what I mean? So here it is. You already know Almighty Light and King Queen Nation. Salute to y'all. To the U from the UBN. You already know. So I kind of find it hard to believe that you went into this man's house and you as a mistaken that it was yours. First of all, how did you get in? Um, and after getting inside, you smell it. The house is smell different. The furniture's moved different. Different furniture. Different arrangements. So many different things that when you walk into a house, you know that that's not your house. But instead of you still put your hands up, let me see your hand. Put your hands up. And you doing all this, you got time to look around and realize that this is not your house. But anyway, during the process of her trial, uh, they use social media to, basically give them a sense of your character, a sense of who you are. So basically what they do is, see who you're affiliated with, see what you talk about, see who you hang out with, and things of that nature. So as the investigation went on, they see that Angel Fuentes, I agree with you. I agree with you. Is easier said than done. Much easier said than done. So during the Facebook, they discovered that, oh, this lady's a racist. She's a practiced racist. She let it be known she's racist and everything. You know what I'm saying? So they got a sister who she is. All right, so she's a known racist, and she's on the Dallas police force. Then you walk into an African American man's house and kill him and said that, you was eating ice cream or whatever and you was preoccupied and didn't know that you walked in the wrong house. Even after you confronted this man before how long it took before, she fired the first shot. Okay, so now fast forward during sentencing, the slain brother's family gave testimony. The father gave testimony, a teary testimony, a very emotional, heartfelt testimony, and he voiced how it hurts that he would never see his child again. It hurts that he would never see him again. You know, the mother did the same thing. The brother got on the stand. He was very hurt. He was crying. Everything. Also, it was very touching. It was very touching and everything. And somebody just said that she was on the wrong floor also. So not only was in the wrong apartment, but she was in the wrong apartment on the wrong floor of the apartment complex. Wowzers. So the brother, I think he gave us a part of his testimony that I'm going to touch on. was that, you know, he told her that, he forgives her. He don't wish no bad luck on her. He wished her the best. If it was up to him, she wouldn't got no prison time and she'll live her life, And he even asked to hug the lady. I'm gonna stop right there. Um, how do you feel about that? How do I feel about that? I got a better question. I got a better question. Do we even have a right to have an opinion about the case? Coming from the family's perspective, especially if their view is different from ours, or the way they handled it would have been different than we handled it, we definitely won't be making the situation for them any better, with the healing process and everything, with us sending our condolences to them, right? They might not want to hear that because they would have been like, well, you don't care about him. You ain't do this. You ain't whatever about, you know what I mean? You ain't come to the trial. You ain't do this or you ain't, you know what I mean? So, from the family's perspective, would you think they care about our opinion or about me coming on this live and speaking about it? And Both John or Both Jean's family, our condolences go out to y'all. Gave y'all a moment of silence, and I hope y'all ain't taking it disrespect or that we're not letting your family heal and not respecting your privacy. Um, and I say that with all due respect and honesty because even in your own city of Dallas, a lot of people started rioting and marching about this, and a couple of people even got arrested about this. You know, so a lot of people feel outraged about this and is on your side about this thing. Um, Now let's look at the judge. The judge, after granting the witness, the deceased little brother, request to hug the ex-cop. After she rendered the sentence, she went and gave the crying Terry cop a hug. When I first heard that, I said, out of all my years being incarcerated, uh, being around other people that have been incarcerated, everybody went before a judge. I must admit, I never heard or witnessed a judge getting off the podium and hugging anybody, uh, especially someone that they just sentenced to murder. Um, when I first heard that, my learned behavior, automatically I thought this is racially motivated. It has to be a Caucasian judge and everything. I went and did my homework, and the judge is black. So now let me ask y'all, how do y'all feel about that? Somebody said, if a gang member kill somebody, even if it was accidental, and their testimony was that their sentence was way harsh, and they didn't get no hug. I will say this: anybody in law enforcement, their word or putting their life online every day for humanity, so to speak, the good cops, the one that does do their job and does their job correctly, and they get charged with crimes like this. I don't know if she was on the line of duty or not. Uh, they're held at a highly higher regard. Uh, they're held at a higher regard, and I know that from experience. But yeah, the judge, hugged her. Um, so it's like for the judge, what are you hugging her for? You know, is it that you're mad because you really didn't want to sentence her, and you know the pressure was on you. You had to make an example, do something, so you gave her, a real little bit of time just to make a statement, to saying that you're fair and that, well, despite everything that's going on in the world, well, this one actually in this country, this one actually did get a taste of the bars. You know, I mean, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like the family got a just decision? It's tricky for me because on one side it's like I really don't want to offend the family. This, like Miss Playful just said, is a sensitive case. They still gotta heal. They still mourning. You know, I hope they got the closure that they was looking for. I hope they are satisfied with the decision. And at the end of the day, it's them as a family that got to put it together, pull together, keep each other strong. You know, so because of those things, I really don't want to, really go too hard and be insensitive about it, because you never want a person to make them question their decision, because then that could mess up the closure process. You know what I'm saying? Yusuf Canelli, when I got sentenced, the judge told me if I ever come back to his courtroom, he's giving me the max. And I was 17, no hug for the kid. I feel you, man. I've been there and done that too, man. My judge told me, he pointed right beside me. He said, "See the tree right there?" I said, "Nah, I don't see no tree right there, Your Honor." He said, "Well, when you come home, there will be one." Okay. You know, so this is awkward for me because you can't, you know what I'm saying, you can't say that it's racially intended. Do you think the people, do you think the people put pressure on the judge and threaten her something like that, the higher authorities, or out the kindness in her heart, because she's so forgiving, and because considering the fact that the person was supposed to be a law-abiding citizen, you know, Big Nell, definitely. All that's coming right now. I'm monetizing everything right now. I'm just having a hard time on clearing so I can get the bread. Once I do that, like I said, I'm about to upgrade a lot of my other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just what I'm saying, right now I gotta just catch up on these bills and a couple of other things. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanna as soon as I finish, cause right now I'm just trying to verify my account to get my payment, and then the money that I got from y'all and everything like that, I'll contribute to that. Yeah, Big Now, help me how. You could basically just go on my Instagram. That's Mel low score, cross with a K, low score 183rd. All right, you hit me up and then we'll talk from there. Think now, I wish you the best too. You know, I'm sorry for all of y'all, my YouTube family, for y'all getting on live and the camera getting messed up, and early I'm going on live and my phone went dead or the reception was bad. You know, I don't know if I'm trying to I'm getting silence because of the messages I'm giving or whatever have you. But I'm gonna keep the faith in any look at your skin. There's the answer, fam. Yeah, no question, beloved. But I'm gonna get the right equipment and everything like that, and we're gonna do it. Late to the party, but greetings to Mel Kross TV. All those hugs and prayers from those people shows that blacks are forgiven to a fault. Derek C. Williams, man, I gotta agree with you, man. And I don't want this conversation to be about race in totality, because we speaking about a judge also that gave her a hug, and this judge is black. You know what I mean? But Yeah, talking about helping him hit the like. Just saying, that's right. 10 years sounds appropriate for the hot blonde head chick. Not for that loud. The justice system is biased. Nothing new. Yeah, that's a fact, man. You know, it's very biased, man. I just hope that we can you know, forgive each other, man. You know, because some of the issues that we go through in the hood or we go through in life, man, sometimes it really don't be that serious, man. But because of our ego and we're trained to, we so much worried about how people view us, and then you holding their review with such a high regard that you're willing to go against everything you stand for just for you to prove something to those that's watching that don't even care about you, and then you disregard everything your family and those that's there for you and that love you. You totally disregard everything they have to say or how they feel and everything. So there's strength in forgiveness. There's strength in healing. I don't have the right to tell the little brother anything about how I feel in regards to him hugging the ex-cop that killed his older brother. May he rest in peace. And I don't have that right. So I'm not gonna overstep my boundaries and speak on anything about how he felt and how he chose to heal for the loss of his big brother, somebody that he grew up with every day, somebody that shared the same blood in their veins and everything. You know what I mean? So out of respect for him and his family, I'm not gonna disclose how I feel about that, but in his regard. But I think that the judge was out of pocket. It was unprofessional, and it shows that she was biased because let's say you got to go before a judge like that, and you're facing some charges, and you might have a couple of strikes against you, or you may not have a strike against you, but you just coming in court looking like me, or lighter than me, like our Hispanics, brothers and sisters and everything like that. Well, we had the same fate because you sympathizing for this lady. This lady was on the wrong floor of her apartment building and in the wrong apartment and killed the person that lives there. So you're not even safe in your own apartment. You're not even safe in your own house. And at any given time, anybody could make a prank call on themselves or whatever and get the doors and everything kicked in. And then what? Your house is the most sacred place besides a church that you will ever experience. Why? Is because everything, the people that you love the most, unless you live by yourself, the most valuable possessions, the most important people in your life, everybody knows about this place where you live at. Everybody comes here where you live at. Everything you own on this planet that's not in a bank that holds value is there. When you need to be safe from the outside world, when you be safe from the outside world, and you want to go to rest and you want to close your eyes and you want to have all guards down, this is the place where you feel safe at. This is the place where you feel safe at. This is the place where you can do all that at. Now, you're saying that it's possible that I can't even stay in my own house without having to fear something happening to me because you thinking I'm in the wrong house, or in my case, I'm in the wrong house. There's no way you can mistake my property. There's no way you can mistake my house or nothing like that. Yeah, they keep saying ex-cop because somewhere down the line she either retired or got fired during the process. They all under the same basic order. They're not here to help us. They are here to put charges on us. That's correct. Shout out. Work together, eat together, sleep together. That's right. And my thing is, that's why I'm saying, like, the same way how everybody be forgive, we gotta. It's a point where we gotta start really forgiving ourselves, man. You know what I mean? Don't act like, because a lot of people say, "Yo, I'm a product of my environment." You know what I'm saying? But if you think about what you're saying, you're a product of your environment. Gangs and all that is the minority in your environment. The majority of people in our environments are working class people. So if we are a product of this environment, then we will be doing what the majority of people in that environment does. Now, if you saying, what's the word, another word for gathering, like a social gathering? Convention. Now, if conventionally, if you outside and you dealing with certain people in whatever your environment is, then that's maybe totally different. But as a whole, when you think about your neighborhood, you think about society, even the most gang-filled areas, the majority of people are working people. You understand what I'm saying? So don't get caught up on that, because what that does psychologically is, all right, I'm from here. So because I'm from here, I need to act like this. I need to act accordingly, because if I don't, then I'm going to be disappointing everybody else who feel that I need to be acting this way. You understand what I'm saying? It's a difference, man. It's a big difference. It's definitely a big difference, man. I just wanted to come, in here in tune with y'all, man. Give my spill on a couple of things. Share my thoughts with y'all. I haven't been visible too tough because I've been too busy running around. You know what I'm saying? And everything, trying to get things together. So, bear with me. Thank you for your patience and everybody, that always been there for me and that's there with me regardless. I stay swollen, keep positive vibe, and help others. We could all do the same. Yeah, man. And there's nothing wrong with praying. There's nothing wrong with taking care of your mental issues with with somebody that's qualified to help you. I don't know if you got spiritual beliefs, but I believe in burning of white sages because it purifies it, air, and it, turns, take all the negative energy away. Burn some lavender, get you a thing to burn it on, and bless your house. You know what I'm saying? Bless your house, bless that energy and everything around you, man. You know what I'm saying? Or burn some sage, have some positive energy around you. You know what I mean? I even got, I even be wearing beads. You know what I'm saying? Protect me from negative energy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, spiritually is definitely awesome. And yeah, man, we gotta learn how to, you know forgive each other, but sometimes also we gotta learn how to forgive ourselves, man. We gotta forgive ourselves, man, for the things that we did, when we wasn't of age, and we holding hard on ourselves. We gotta learn how to forgive ourselves, man, because we can't forgive ourselves or we don't recognize nothing wrong, that you ain't gonna grow. You're gonna stay in the same way. And one thing about me, I feel like if I don't grow or learn something every day, somewhere down the road, I feel like I'm being stagnated. Or if I don't accomplish something, you know what I mean? If I don't get to work on something or something like that, or accomplish something, I feel stagnated. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always constantly trying to learn something. I'm always constantly trying to do this. I'm always trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I be feeling stagnated, man. So I always try to learn something every day, man, because knowledge is infinite, man. There's no start or no end to it. We're never, ever, going to know everything in the world, but it's best to learn as much as you can. Let me tell you something. The more I learn, the more I feel connected to the universe. I know why this happened. I know how this was able to get into existence. I know why I'm able to see the particles in the air, the atoms and everything. These things I understand, and makes me feel more connected. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I just want to share that with y'all. Hope y'all have a blessed night. And a blessed day tomorrow. Have a good weekend. I'm saying we all gotta just make the right decisions. Remember, man, the rest of the week, man, is all about, let's just focus on making the right decisions. You know what I mean? I'm on a quest for knowledge and humility. G'd up K win. Yeah, no doubt, beloved. I feel you, man. Life is a learning experience. Yeah, we always gotta try to learn something every day. Try to learn something every day. I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? Cause you can learn. You don't know when you're gonna learn, or how you're gonna learn, or what you're gonna learn, and how you're gonna get taught. I said that right, cause one day I was looking at a Donald Goines book. I was looking at a Donald Goines book, right? I forgot which book it was, but I'm a big fan of Donald Goines, all his work. And there's a book, and it was this guy. He was, I don't know if I told y'all this story, but I'm gonna say it again just in case. It was this guy walking up to these two African sisters. So the African sisters, so he approached them like, yeah, what's up, Nubian Queen? How you doing, my blessed sisters? And black to Africa, and this, that, and other, and blah 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 blah. So yeah, White Man Justice, Black Man's Grief. That's definitely a good book by Dr. Cobbs, Mr. Cut 'em Loose Bruce. You know what I mean? Yeah, Cut 'em Loose Bruce. That's the man who wrote that. Uh, he's from the Bronx too, matter of fact. So the girl said, okay, oh, so you on your spirit, you on your back to Africa stuff, and you conscious and you're in tune, right? He said, yeah, I love Africa. I do this, and boom, 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 boom. So she said, I'll tell you what. Name me 10 African countries without naming Egypt or South Africa, and I'll give you my phone number. The guy couldn't do it. And one of the country names, one of the countries that he named wasn't even an African nation. It wasn't even in Africa. That made, when I read that, it made me sit back and think. And it made me wonder, well, how sharp am I with naming nations and whatever, and it got me on my job. So, you can learn from anybody, anywhere. It don't matter how they look or whatever. Always listen to the message. Don't look at the messenger. Listen to the message. He might be telling you something that's very valuable. He or she might be telling you something that's very valuable. You understand what I'm saying? Nitro Network, sorry, bro, but as soon as it hit a half an hour, I'm shut it off. I'm gonna conclude this live and take care of everything else I gotta take care of. Thank you for tuning in. I know you'll definitely review 32 Savage Piece. I know you'll go over the live and look it again, and get whatever. Hit me with them comments. Y'all know I'm gonna respond. Let me know how y'all feel. I appreciate y'all, man. No doubt, Nitro Network. I appreciate that. Appreciate you. Thank you for y'all support. Um, I just had to say something about it further, not only just because a couple of people requested or wanted or wished that Miss Playful Good Night Salute, or somebody that wished or wanted me to say it over, but I just want y'all to see certain things, because I don't get caught up so much on YouTube and social media that y'all oblivious to everything that's going on around. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things going on. Just be aware of everything that's going on around y'all. I wish y'all love, peace, and prosperity. Stay tuned. Like Brian, I see you, bro. I see you, bro. Love you, boy. And I hope somebody gets something out of this, and just something to think about. You know what I mean? That's why it's important for the youth and everything. Like, yo, listen, man, we gotta forgive each other, man. There's a whole lot of things going on, man, and we so distracted that we not even really paying attention to everything that's going on. David C. Williams, I see you. I see you doing your thing. I see you doing your thing. Chad, yeah, the Fari region, northern, southern Sudan, Zaire, well, Congo is not a Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Namibia, Zambia, Mozambique, Botswana. You know what I mean? Just to name a few, Swaziland. You know what I mean? Just to name a few. Lesotho. I ain't gonna say too many. I'm gonna just leave it like that. But thank you for the positive energy. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate your love. I appreciate your support. And not for nothing, I definitely appreciate y'all believing in me and seeing things in me on directions I could take myself. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all for that push and keep me going. Salute. I love y'all, all of y'all. My family, YouTube family. I don't call y'all followers. I don't call y'all fans or nothing like that because I'm not no celebrity or nothing like that. Y'all my family. Y'all support and y'all salute me, and that's what it's about. I got a lot of friends that I consider family. That's not blood relative, and some of my friends I've got more closer to me than my actual blood relatives, and that's because of that. You know what I mean? So stay real, stay true, take care of your family, pay your bills. You know what I mean? If it ain't grown, leave it alone. Love y'all. Have a good night. See y'all tomorrow.